Well, g'day guys. It's Boom Buster from Wello Foilers. Yeah, today I got down the bay and it was kind of like pretty windy. Anyway, I went out and stood on my rock and read the wind, and yeah, it was like 15 to 20 knots, and the tide was really running out and getting really shallow. So a little bit like shallow for foils today, and the tide was supposed to get down to 0.5, I think it was. So yeah, it's just going to get shallower and shallower, and yeah, it was pretty as I said, it was like pretty wild looking out there and windy, and pretty would have been pretty hard on the wing foil, and yeah, with the tide running out, I just didn't really want to go foiling. So anyway, Rob showed up and Vando showed up, and they're both windsurfing, so I thought, I've got to give it another go. Like, I haven't been out this year actually on a windsurfer, so I thought, I've got the gear there, I might as well get out and use it. And yeah, I kind of felt like having a windsurf anyway, so yeah, so I rigged up the 7 metre sail, and I was on my 95 litre Patrick board, and yeah, got a 38 centimetre pointer fin in, and just went out there and got stuck into it. Anyway, Vando come out, he rigged up a 52, so, and he was well powered up, and Rob was actually on a 7.8, and yeah, he's kind of like, hasn't got much smaller gear like in between. He's got smaller sails, but he hasn't got like a 7 metre, so he just went out with his 7.8 and hung on. Anyway, that's me there blasting along. Like, it was pretty choppy really. Like, it's crazy how choppy it is when you're actually on the water instead of up on a foil. But yeah, the board and the gear, like the sail and all that, handled it pretty well, and I actually handled it pretty well, and yeah, I ended up having pretty good windsurf actually. It was good for a change, and yeah, so what we do is as you can see, it looks pretty shallow in spots, but so we come out of the pond and go up the channel there a little bit, and then we just blast across the shallows, down, heading kind of like down northwest, and yeah, then you got to kind of like head upwind and build a bit of height again, and then try and get back into the pond. It's like, if you head too far to the west there, it kind of just gets too shallow, and yeah, you kind of can't get back. You start hitting the bottom if you do. You can see in the background there all the shallow areas, so you don't want to go up there with a windsurfer at low tide. And so yeah, here I am blasting back into the pond, and you can see it's pretty choppy. Like, even in the pond, like it's fairly sheltered from the sandbars and reefs coming out. You can see they're out there, but it still builds up a bit of chop, but it's getting flatter and flatter where I am now, but it just gets too shallow, so you got to kind of bail. And sometimes if you're not in the middle of the pond, if you do a big wide jibe, you can actually like get into the shallows and hit the bottom maybe. So there's Vando doing a nice jibe in the kind of in the deep area, and yeah, he gets a nice dive, and then he's off. Gets going pretty soon. It's pretty windy actually. Like, I had no problem getting going with the 7 metre sail, which was good. Like, it was pretty powered up, like a little bit on the edge of being overpowered with a 7 metre, but yeah, it just made it easy to get going and effortless, so that was really good. So there's Vando there. He's gone out of the pond now, and he's blasting down across the shallows, and that's where you get your good speed. And I'm heading out of the pond now, so you got to kind of do a dog leg. You can see to the right of me there's shallow water, so I'm going out the channel a little bit, heading out towards that green marker on my left there. So if you head out past that or just before that, you're pretty safe to bear off. So there I go now. I'm just starting to turn off the wind and head across the shallows. Yeah, it's kind of pretty choppy out there, but if you're heading off the wind, you're kind of going along across the swell, so you're not going into it. So it's not too bad. You can actually build up a fair bit of good speed there. So you can see now I'm heading back out to get a bit of height, so as I can get back. There's a zoomed out view of the area. So I'm coming in, and you'll notice Vano, he's coming straight down the channel. So he's doing the dog leg around that shallow bit. There's Rob on his 7.8. I'm not sure how he was hanging on to it. I bet you it was a bit of a handful, but in a bit of speed there. Kind of pretty choppy where he is now, actually. Like there's a bit of current there and chop coming in over the reef there, and you're going off the wind, which makes it pretty hard because you're kind of going over the back of the chop there. That's the three of us coming in, like nice zoomed out view. So you notice them coming in like fairly high, and then they'll get into the channel and head down the channel and around that dog leg again. Rob and Van are having a nice run in together. Vano cuts across the shallows there a bit, and Rob kind of goes a bit deeper down into the pond before turning. Anyway, this is Simon from Board Crazy's come across from Manly, like 6, 7, 8 kilometres depending on how many backs he does. So he's come across for a short visit, which is pretty bold, long way in that. Pretty wild out there coming across, I bet. Very adventurous. Not sure what size sail. I think it says a 5.4 if I can read it. Looks like he's on some sort of like a jag board or something. Pretty small looking sail. Yeah, he's going quite well, but Simon also likes to get out on his windsurfer now and again on these really windy days. The wind was really good out there, like, yeah, it was pretty consistent. Like, I never had a problem getting going, and once I was going, it's just nice even wind. So Simon's heading back, and Vano's doing a big bear off across the reef again, across the shallows. Rob and Simon having a nice burn down the shallows. This is Shano's come out now. I'm pretty sure he was on a 5-4 or something. He's going quite well. He's not as big as us, or not as big as Rob and I, but he gets going really easy with a small sail. He was going quite shallow in spots too. You might notice he's up near that dog leg, bit of reef sticking out. But he apparently only had a 23 centimetre fin in, so he was getting away with it. He didn't hit the bottom at all. Doing the bear off across the reef. Woohoo! There's Vando and I having a race in together. I remember this, like Vando was coming up behind me and I'm thinking, oh, I'm not going to let him get past. And yeah, trying to keep as much speed as I can to not let him past. He's going up high on me again, but I'm probably bearing off a little bit there. But I'm holding him off. Yeah, he's gone a bit high, so a bit unfair, but yeah, I just wanted to hold him off. Shano on a nice run in. Oh, he spun out there a bit. Got it back quick, but I spun out a few times too. Like, it was pretty tricky when you're putting a lot of foot pressure on the board and you hit a bit of chop and the fin lets go, and I found it a little bit hard to get the fin back a few times, but I managed to get it back without crashing, which was good. I was pretty happy with my effort today. Like, I fell off on a few jibes, but yeah, didn't fall off, didn't crash at all, so that was good. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.